While collecting the feedbacks, do you also feel good, but at the same time, you also feel that the feedbacks are way too lengthy, and because of that, you're not able to properly analyze, summarize the feedbacks, and the improvements which could be made after reading the feedbacks got missed, and therefore the growth is deprived. So here I am going to show you a perfect solution. Every time a feedback is received, whether it is lengthy, whether it contains a lot of content, in a predefined format, it will be sent to your team members, which will be analyzed automatically, which will be summarized automatically. The team will receive clear, crisp, on-point feedback, which will not be missed, because every time the feedback is received, instantly the notification will be sent to the team. How I have done that? So as a customer, let me submit a feedback for this organization. Let's say the name is new customer. Let's say the email of this customer is newcpablitudes.com. Let's suppose I'm providing the feedback for the customer support of this organization. Let's say I'm neutral about the experience. I'm providing a detailed feedback over here. A long paragraph of the feedback about the customer support team regarding an issue with my subscription that I recently had. Okay. And here I'm providing a bad feedback. Let's say I would not recommend to others. Okay. Now I'm going to click on submit. As I have provided the feedback, you can see an instant notification and instant messages received over here, a one-line summary, sentiment, clear, on-point key points, and the suggested actions. And the team members do not have to analyze, do not have to summarize the lengthy feedback. They get on-point feedback analysis on their Google Chat space. They can read it, and also the suggested actions are given, so they can take the actions accordingly and instantly without getting the feedback missed. I have created this automation just by using simple steps. I have connected my Google Forms, my AI application that is ChatGPT, and my Google Chat space with each other. And for connecting all these applications, I have not used any coding or any programming skills. I have used an automation tool named as Pabbly Connect. I am going to show you the full automation step by step if you will stay with me till end of the video, and you will also learn this automation. You can create it for yourself, for your business, so that you also never miss any feedback. You also can automatically analyze and summarize the lengthy feedbacks, because feedbacks plays a very, very important and vital role in your organization to transform it. So let's get started. To start with the process, as you can see, I am on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming over here, we can find two simple options: sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are an existing user like me, simply click on sign in and start working. But if not, you can create a free new account by clicking on the green button sign up for free. When you will create a free new account, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software, multiple automations for your business. And once you will realize that this automation software is really worth purchasing, you can use my coupon code SHRYT that is given on the screen and on the description of the video for purchasing Pabbly Connect with exclusive discounts. I'm quickly going to click on sign in. Here we are on all apps section, not only Pabbly Connect, but we have multiple other amazing softwares inside Pabbly. For WhatsApp automations, we have Pabbly Chat Flow. For subscription-based software, we have Pabbly Subscription Billing. We have Pabbly Email Marketing, Pabbly Form Builder, and much more. If you want all these automation software for your business, for all the tasks at the same time, you can also go for Pabbly Plus. And if you want, you can use my coupon code on Pabbly Plus as well. It is going to be working, and I promise you that you will be receiving exclusive discounts. Okay, now I'm going to go towards Pabbly Connect. Let's quickly create a workflow over here on the dashboard. Here we have three options: create from scratch, create using AI, and create using Quick Builder. We can also use two other options, but I'm going to show you how quickly you can build your workflow with a single line prompt. So let's go towards Quick Builder. I'm going to give the name of the applications that I want to connect over here. So I want to connect Google Forms. As an AI software, I'm going to use OpenAI and Google Chat. So these are the three applications I want to connect. Send this message, and as we have done that, it is saying which Google Forms trigger should start this workflow. I want every time the form is going to be submitted by any of my customer, then my workflow should start. So new response received will be my trigger, and which OpenAI action would you like for generating the text? So I want to use ChatGPT over here. Let's select that as well. Now it is asking which Google Chat Hangout action would you like for sending the message. So here I want to use create message. Okay, now as we have done that, we can see that 3 applications are connected with each other: Google Forms, OpenAI, and Google Chat. Do you want to approve the workflow? It is created. So let's approve and create, and the workflow is ready. Let's open it. As the workflow is open in front of us, the template is ready. We just have to build the connection. Okay, here we have Google Forms, OpenAI, and Google Chat. Let's start with Google Forms. So now I'm going to show you how to build a connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect. Let's go towards Google Forms. Here we have the app and the event already selected. Just copy this webhook URL given and go towards your form. So now to connect Google Forms with Pabbly Connect, we have to first link this form with a Google Sheet. It is automated. So just go towards the response section, and where you want to capture the responses, here I want to link it to the sheet. So let's select this option. Okay, now you want to create a new spreadsheet. So go with this and click on create. As we have done that, a spreadsheet is prepared for us, which contains all the questions that we have in our form along with a timestamp. So whenever the form is going to be submitted, the timestamp, that means the date and time of that form submission, will be recorded over here along with all the responses. Okay. So we have linked the form with the Google Sheet. Now we are going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect with the help of the webhook URL. But before that, let's capture a response so that we have a data to send. Okay, how to do that? Let's go towards Google Forms. Quickly publish the form. As the form is published, I'm going to shorten the URL. I will copy it and I'm going to open it in a new tab. Okay, now I'm going to submit this form in front of you. So let's start with the name. Let's say the name of the customer who is submitting the form is latest user. Let's suppose the email address is latest78pablitudes.com. Which product or service are you providing feedback about? Let's suppose I'm submitting it for website. Okay, how satisfied are you with the experience? Let's say I'm selecting this satisfied. Please share your detailed feedback. So I'm going to provide a detailed feedback over here. Overall, I had a good experience using your website. The design is clean and I was able to find the information I needed without much difficulty. However, I noticed that some pages took longer than expected to load, especially on mobile devices. I also think the checkout process could be simplified by reducing the number of steps. Apart from that, the customer support team was helpful and responded quickly to my questions. I would definitely continue using your services and recommend them to the users, but improving the website speed and checkout experience would make it even better. This is the experience or the feedback that as a customer I am submitting. It is quite lengthy. Okay, now it is asking, would you recommend us to others? So let me select yes. Okay, now I'm going to submit this response. As we have done that, I will take you towards Google Sheets and you can see that with the timestamp of the form submission, the response is recorded over here. Let's format it. Now we are going to transfer this response towards Pabbly Connect. Let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, copy the webhook URL. Okay, go back to the Google Sheets and now I'm going to show you how to build this connection. So first of all, let's go towards extensions. Here we have add-ons. When you will go towards get add-ons, here we are on Google Workspace Marketplace. We have to type Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here because this is the add-on which is required to be installed in Google Sheets for building the connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. As I have already installed the add-on, I'm going to click on cross. One more very important thing, if you are installing the add-on for the very first time, make sure you refresh the spreadsheet once after installing so that you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks under extensions. Now we have to go towards initial setup over here. Under the initial setup, we have to provide two details, the webhook URL and the trigger column. First of all, quickly provide the webhook URL and now we have to provide the trigger column. The trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row will be sent to the webhook URL. For example, in my spreadsheet, you can see I have the last column as G. I have the columns up till G. I want every time a new row will be added as a response of the form submission in this particular spreadsheet up till the G column, then the entire row should be immediately transferred towards Pabbly Connect and not before that. So in my case, G will be my trigger column, but it's not mandatory that only the last column will be your trigger column. Up till where you want the data to be captured, you can select that column as your trigger. Okay, now I'm going to click on send test to send the test response that we have in the row number 2 towards Pabbly Connect. As the test data is sent, let's submit the response and the configuration is set up. So let's click on cross. We'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. And here we got the response. In the response, we have received all the details that the form contains. Here we have the question answers. Okay, here we have the feedback and everything. The details of the customers are also given. Let's click on cross as the connection is built. Now we have to do one more thing. I want every time the form is going to be submitted, and as the details will be recorded over here in the spreadsheet, whenever a new row will be added over here, the data should be keep on transferring automatically without any manual efforts towards Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here we have the second option of send on event. We have to click on it. As we will do that, then every time a new row will be added, the data will be transferred. Now let's go towards our second step, that is to generate the summary and the analysis of the feedback to be sent on our Google Chat space. To do that, here I am using OpenAI, that is ChatGPT, but if you want, you can also connect your any other AI application like Perplexity AI, Gemini, etc. Okay, now as the app and event is already selected, we just have to build the connection. To build the connection, click on connect. For a new connection, you require a token. To get the token, just click on this hyperlink. Make sure your OpenAI is already logged in. And as you will go towards this hyperlink, it will take you towards the API key section of OpenAI. When you will go towards it, you can just create a token and paste that token over here. And your connection will be successfully built. I already have an existing connection currently, so I'm going to go with it. And after building the connection, now we have to select the model by using which model of OpenAI you want to generate your content. So here we have multiple models inside ChatGPT. We can select any one of them according to our requirements. Here I'm going to select GPT-5 Mini. I think this is the more effective and efficient model. I have selected that to generate my content. And now here, what kind of content you want to generate, whatever actions you want to perform, what do you want as your content, you have to provide the instructions for that. On the basis of those instructions, your content will be generated automatically. So this is called as prompt. Prompt is very, very important step of entire workflow because whenever you're generating a content, you require something, okay? And according to that requirement, you want that content to be generated. Whatever your requirements are must be included in your prompt. So here I am entering my prompt as you are a customer feedback analyst. First of all, I've provided a role that my AI agent is going to perform. Analyze the customer feedback below and provide one-line summary, maximum 20 words. I want to send a one-line summary to my team members on Google Chat Space so that they do not have to read much, but they have an idea that what the feedback is received, what kind of feedback is received. Overall sentiment, positive, neutral, or negative, what is the feedback all about? Main issue or appreciation, suggested action for the business, customer name, product, service, rating, and these details are related to the response that we have received. So I want to use all the details in the prompt so that I can generate the content according to the entire response that we have received. For that, I'm going to provide all these details in the prompt as well that we have received from the form response, but not manually typing. We are going to insert these details with the help of mapping. What is mapping? Inserting data from the previous step is called as mapping. When we do that, the data becomes dynamic and automatically with every new response, it gets replaced. So here I am going to enter slash and you can see that my response is received over here that we have received earlier. What I want the name of the customer. I can simply enter it like this and we got that name. Just insert it. As we have inserted the name, it has mapped. Now the next is product and service. Let's map that as well. And in the similar manner, I'm going to map all other details that we have received in the response. After mapping all the details here, you can see that this is the kind of response I want. I want a summary, sentiment, key points, suggested actions. Here I will also enter. Give the message directly to be sent on the group and should not require any further changes. Okay. Now, if you require the same prompt that I am using, just type prompt word in the comment section and I'm going to provide you the entire prompt. Okay, now here we got the response and here we have the message that I am sending, that I am going to send on Google Chat Space. So we have the summary under 20 words, we have the sentiment, key points, and the suggested action. Okay, now as we have generated the summary and the analysis, now it's the time to send it on our Google Chat Space. Here I have my Google Chat Space, support and customer feedback. Just go towards Google Chat, build the connection. How to build the connection with the help of chat webhook URL. How to get this chat webhook URL? For that, just go back towards your Google Chat Space on which you want to send the message. Go towards the name of the space and go towards apps and integrations. Here you can click on add webhooks and add a new webhook. So now we are going to provide a name and make sure that the name you are going to give is correct, because every time a message will be received automatically with the help of this webhook, the name that you're going to give over here will appear in that message. New feedback received. Okay. I'm going to click on save. Every time my message will be received over here in the Google chat space, new feedback received will be the heading. Okay. Now, as the webhook URL is added, let's go towards three dots, copy the link, go back and paste the three dots over here. This is the chat webhook URL. What is the message you want to send? So the message is received already from OpenAI response. Just map it and click on save and send test request button. Here we got the response. Let's go back towards our space. Let's check whether the message is received, and yes, the message is received with the same name. So in this way, the automation is actually going to work. Every time you're going to receive a lengthy feedback from your customer, you can send that feedback instantly to your team members, not in that same lengthy format, but with proper analysis, proper summary, with every point in detail clearly mentioned, so that your team members could clearly see what the feedback is all about, what are the things that require improvements, and how the issue or the thing could be resolved. Okay, so this is the complete automation. You can also create it very easily. Simply connect the applications that you're using. I have just taken the example of Google Forms because I'm collecting my feedbacks through it, but if you want, you can also collect the feedbacks from any other form which you're using, and you can connect that over here. If you're not sending the messages on Google chat space, you can also connect any other applications such as Slack, Discord over here. I hope the automation is clear to you, also helpful for your business. If you want to purchase Pabbly Connect plan, do not forget to use my coupon code. The checkout link will be visible to you in the description of the video, and when you will use my coupon code at the time of checkout, you are going to receive exclusive discounts with a higher percentage. Thank you for watching.